Hello and welcome to day 19. It's actually not day 19, but you know, um, this at this point because the whole issue of uploading, uh, I decided that doesn't matter what day it is. So yeah, and there's two. There are actually two of them. Yes. So first one. So we're gonna do. I have a topic today, for once. An actual topic. But before we talk about that, let's have a gander. So okay, so looks. I want to see pretty good. Pretty good. So this is 3.5. Not that not that potent. The mouse check. The mouse check. Okay. Mouse check. Yeah, but that doesn't say much, does it? If we're gonna be honest, I just bought a scary game. Why did I do that? I'll tell you why, because it was on 90% freaking discount. Also, hi YouTube, I'm no longer swearing because, well, you're downgrading me. But also, hi to the Discord. Okay, let's open this up. This is a fruit one. This is cherry. So now I have had this before. So I'm like, and this is one of my favorite ones. I'm not gonna pour it like a degenerate. I've got two of these to do. I'm not thinking about the fact that I really don't have much time. I don't have time to wait for this. I won't be doing this for the second one. So this one's called a Lindermans. This is probably one of my favorite makes. They do fruit ones, and they do cherry. They do raspberry. I've tried as well. That's really nice, and pom. Pom being the green one. That is apple. And so I had a colleague request that I do Corona. I decided not to. He also requested that I speak in French. There might be one where I'd tell you what. In the next few days, there will be one of these. That maybe in the next one that comes out that is completely in franglais, which is a mix between French and English. Also, this one loses points. Well, actually, all these bottles, but especially this one loses points by not having much in it. It's barely like if it was up there. Now, here's the thing. Let's just put that there because I have room for the other. Actually, I might need that. So, well, this smells strong. It smells like cherries. It is the odor of cherries, which is actually pretty damn nice. It's in my taste. This is definitely a sour as well, which over here some people don't like them. Some people don't like sour beer. Now, I get that people have opinions. I think the opinion that someone might not like a sour beer is wrong. Yes, opinions can be wrong when they're that bad. When I disagree with them that much. Oh, like what you want, dislike what you want. I'm gonna do this. This is not strong. It's 3.5. So it can be chugged, but it's like I just drink it like a normal drink. Oh, very sour, very sour. I like sour things though. Incredibly sour. Actually, I tell you, if you don't like sours, you will hate this. It's kind of like, this is like, for people that don't like sours, this is like me drinking IPA. I don't like IPA. And that being said, we do have IPAs lined up for the next coming days. I've got one of Brewdog's, which might actually be an IPA that I actually like, or just don't hate so much. Anyway. Do kind of have to get a move on with this one, because we've got two to do. Oh, gorgeous. I'm gonna give this Lindermans Cherry an 8 out of 10. It's not strong, so it loses points. But I think if it was stronger, the taste won't be as good. Taste is 10 out of 10. Quantity, like 2 or 3. It's very small. So, now we have this one. And you might be asking, why am I doing 2 in one day? Well, it's because I've got too many. I was considering, actually, maybe I could just do some till New Year's. I decided not to do that. This is the next one. This is a 12er. This is a bottled 12er as well. So, this one I won't be chugging, because that's a bad idea. So, I don't know how to really describe it. Like, the look of it is just very generic. It's meant to have symbology to like make you think that's like really strong. This, I reckon this will score more highly than the Amsterdam that I did the other day, which actually went live. It actually went live tomorrow from when I'm recording. So, actually, it's probably gone live yesterday from when you're seeing this. I don't know. Anyway, this one doesn't really have a specific flavour. It's just a strong one. I'll have a look. I'll just put it this pale. This is one I have on occasion, but I don't know it too well. Now, I will say, I'm not going to downgrade it based on the size, because, the size isn't the best. It comes in a bottle, but the thing is, it also comes in a big can as well. Mouse, check. So it's a little bit bigger than the Lindermans. Actually, what have we got on here? One of the strongest in the world. Okay. 12%. This means it's actually stronger than the Amsterdam. Pour mes collègues qui regardent 12 degrés, 12%. C'est mieux que l'Amsterdam que j'ai fait hier. So, whoever said I don't do strong ones in these reviews, this is going to be interesting. Okay, so we'll talk about Our topic for today is families, like family culture in France, because it's very different than when I was in the UK. Anyway, let's try it. As you'd expect, not much taste. It tastes a little bit better than the Amsterdam, I think. My God, is it strong? So, yeah, considering it's Christmas, well, Christmas time, for like Christmas is for family, right? So, when I mention how I don't want to mention too much about UK culture, but because it's mostly about français, la culture française de famille. Les familles sont très proches. So basically, French families are very, very like close, like tight. They're very tight. They're very close, and it's a big contrast to when I was in UK because here's the thing: in France, everyone in the family sits down to have meals, and that's the majority of families here, and that is quite different. And there's less of a focus on fast food, less of a focus on takeaways. A lot more cooking happens in France, um, and I think that's also part of the reason. Like, a lot more effort goes into meals, and a lot of people spend time, family time, like family functions. Um, Usually, there's a lot of people there. I remember my pseudo grandmother. I refer to as my pseudo grandmother, who unfortunately passed away last year. Um, I remember her 90th birthday, and there were like over 50 people there, and it was crazy. And yeah, it's the family gatherings are big things here, and usually there's a pre meal before any kind of starter to them. Usually the meals when you're having like a family get together, usually the meals are big, like multiple course, and usually they're started by an aperitif, which is kind of like a course, but you can also have just aperitif. Um, and so an aperitif means multiple different things. Well, two different things basically. Aperitif means like knickknacks, snacks, kind of that kind of stuff. We tend to do that at Christmas here anyway, regardless if we have guests. But yeah, so we've got that. So there's usually small little snack things, like small little cheeses and tiny biscuit things, pistachio nuts and things like that. And usually you've got alcohol for that as well. There are some alcohols that are produced specifically, they're specifically called aperitifs, and they are literally just for that kind of wow, reunion. I can't say that word in English or French. Je ne peux pas dire le mot réunion en anglais ou français. Because I mix up the two now. It's a joke at work that. My pronunciation of things at work is an absolute joke, like groon, clue. And yes, I am just saying these words because I know someone at work is probably watching this, and will get a good laugh out of it. Le monsieur qui garde tout le Red Bull. Il connaît qui? Me? Me? So, okay, so one person knows who they are. So yeah, so we have that's one use of the word aperitif is to describe that kind of drink. We're talking like spirits, wines, things like that. Actually, no, less so wine. Wine is more like for the main course. So yeah, um, and just, French families are just close in general. Like not just geographically, but like in like the normal sense. But that being said, geographically, I do live 5 minutes away from my uncle and aunt, so that is a thing. Um, I haven't seen them in over a year, and I live 5 minutes away from them. And in fact, my aunt and cousin live like work very very close to where I work as well. So that's interesting. But yeah, but it's really when you get together that you really get the full sense of family. I don't know how to describe it. There's more importance put on family in France than I feel in other places. People will take time out of their day for family stuff. Which you know what? If these beer review videos convey any kind of positive message at all, is that make sure your loved ones like make sure you make the most of the time you have with family, because you never know like how long you're gonna have. Um, yeah, we'll catch back up because if I do more of this, I'm gonna be hammered before I make pizza. So, and 5 seconds later, just like that, actually, for real. Can I say this 12% is working? It is hitting me quite hard. Planning a holiday is tough. I didn't realize how difficult it was. Maybe this will help. Guys, I was not ready for the absolute devastation this beer has had on me. The absolute devastation this has had on my brain. This gets the job done even better. Like it's 0.4% more, so it kind of should. I've not even finished it yet. I need to be careful tapping my really really expensive monitor. Ça va mes collègues? C'est 12%. 12 degrés. Et tu sais, quand j'ai bu des choses comme ça, je parle avec un accent un peu mieux. Pour de vrai, je peux faire mes oreilles. C'est pas possible. Peut-être je fais tout ça à tout va. Je ne sais pas. Peut-être. Peut-être. On va voir. Non, non, je ne peux pas. C'est chiant ça. Demain, il y a un truc pour Noël. Donc, il y a de punch pour midi. Ben, moi, je mange tout seul. Je mange tout seul jusqu'à le fin de mon heure de manger. Après, je bois de punch. Comme ça. C'est un vendredi après-midi très tranquille, comme ça, parce que je dors. Okay, so yeah. I hope closed captions translate that. I hope captions translate everything. Basically, I'm going to speak better French when I'm pissed than when I'm not pissed. Okay, that's finished. So this one, I'm gonna be honest, I was gonna give it a 7. The taste doesn't really matter for the 12%. I don't think you can really criticize the taste, but this is better than Amsterdam. So this is basically what I'm grading against. The effect, it's not as sharp as Amsterdam, I will say, which is kind of good because it's not a destruction of your taste buds. It's just a destruction of your mental faculties. In terms of size, again, I'm not even going to grade that because it comes in cans as well. Which, if I just go to the better shop, I could get. But the problem is the waiting times of the tills are terrible. Yes, I'm one of those people. Let me just say, there's a lot. There's not enough respect for other people's time in the world. Il n'y a pas assez de respect pour le temps des autres personnes dans le monde, je trouve. So yeah, this was Demon Bear. This is literally all it's called. Demon Bear, 12%. The taste isn't important. The taste really isn't important. When it's like the taste is important for beer, yes, but when it's at 12%, look, the alcohol is going to take over. The taste is not going to be there. It's going to be the alcohol. So the taste isn't really going to be graded too much. It's the aftertaste, the feel, the buzz it gives you, and like how effective it is. When I'm grading at 12%, it's going to be like a little bit different than when I'm grading like a 6 or 7%. Which I actually have a triple Belgian that is brewed very close to here, so that will be a local beer at some point during these reviews. So yeah, this is I'm gonna give it a. See, I'm stalling here because I'm kind of split between two. This might be my first 0.5. 7.5 out of 10. 7,5 sur 10. Pour ça. C'est pas un Skol. C'est pas un Guinness. Mais c'est pas un Amsterdam, c'est mieux que ça. Regarde, c'est bien. Très fort. J'ai besoin d'un grade sur un 12%. Donc c'est difficile pour c'est difficile pour voir. Non, c'est pas difficile, c'est impossible pour faire un 12% vers un 6%, par exemple. Un 12%, il n'y a pas de goutte. Donc, t'as besoin de faire sur le son et oui, le goût c'est rien. Sur un 12%, il n'y a pas de goût. C'est juste bien. So, yeah, 7,5 sur 10. Alors, Amsterdam, c'est 6 sur 10. C'est pas trop bon. Wow, I tell you what, I need something like that to actually get me to be able to transition so easily between two different languages. This has been the longest one to date, but it has been 2 in 1. So, and did you get this on the same day, is it? maybe you gain something. Well, I'm incoming. You can tell it's affected me. Well, I see you tomorrow. Maybe we'll have an IPA. Maybe we'll have something local. Maybe we'll have the dreaded ritual, which, when you see what the ritual is, you understand it's a very, very big 9%. Of quite a big brand. So yeah. Anyway, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thanks for watching.